I'm gonna have to change all the Russ intros. Russ doesn't look anything like that anymore. What's going on, guys? It's been about, I think, more than 3 months since we did a suspect stream, so I thought I'd get the boys in before the end of the year and have a bit of a hangout session. So I'm going to bring them in order of how they came in backstage. First is the one and only shout out to Oldwolf.
How you doing?
Good, mate. Good. That's a nice glass. Where'd you get it from?
I kind of brought it home from a bar. It kind of I got home. It's like, look what's in my pocket.
What kind of pocket fits that kind of glass?
It was actually, I think, my sleeve. Oh, but
all right. Let me just quickly shout out some people in the chat before we bring in the rest. Troy was in here first. What's going on, Troy? We got some Sarah action, showing some Oldwolf love. We got some Perry comics in the house. What's going on, mate? John's here as well. Oh, mate, what a crowd. Couldn't be better.
Why is John here?
Why is John here? I don't know. It's definitely not you.
No, the guy's on vacation. He went. He's on a family vacation someplace, and he's actually,
he's a community guy.
Yes, I am actually.
I'm going to bring in the next guy. We're expecting a food review from him today. I can't wait because we don't have that type of food he's going to be eating down here in Australia. What's going on, Bubs?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? What a couple of good-looking guys. I hope I don't bring down the attractiveness of this, but I'll try and keep it up.
You did for a second, but it won't be for long because we're bringing back the man who's on hiatus. He looks better than all of us now.
He's high on what?
He's on hiatus.
He's high in his anus. Oh my gosh. I think it's better than being low on your anus. I would think if I had my choice.
Anyway, we're bringing in the man, the myth, the legend. It's Skinny Russ 9000.
Hey! What's up, guys? Gotta love Bubs intros.
Welcome, Russ. We missed you. It's
been a while, man. I've missed doing this.
So you're making a comeback, I hear.
Yeah, January 1st, I'm gonna drop my first video, and I may be doing a video a day for the month of January to solidify the comeback.
All right.
And also, me and Russ are going to do a Simply Super next week.
Wow.
I've got time off work, so
I thought that show got canceled.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, but I said to him, every now and then, like, I knew that I was going to have time off during Christmas, so
do a holiday special.
I was going to say to do it today, but like Russ, I heard Russ made an announcement he won't be back till next year, so I was like, I'll wait till next week. He can be on my channel first.
Also, we got to get a bondage video done. I already talked to Jamie, Jambo Comics. He's ready to do it possibly end of this week if you're still available, or if you're available sometime this weekend or something like that.
Are you going to get tied up, or is he going to get tied up?
Either one of us. We're going to do a bondage comic showcase. It's our 10th anniversary, our 10th episode of the bondage comic showcase.
10?
Yep.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Well, technically, I started with number 8. It was an old golden age trick. So I made number 8 my first year so I could get to the number 10. And one of the top searches on my channel are 7th annual bondage cover showcase, 6th annual bondage cover showcase, 5th annual bondage cover showcase. Those 3 searches are like in the top 10 searches on my channel. Everybody's looking for it. Where's it at?
Did you see? Yeah, so bondage is actually normally in the top 3 of mine as well. But the other week it was underboob.
Yeah, I saw that. That thing blew up.
That's funny. Yeah. No one watched it. It just happened. They just discovered my channel through it. So
yeah, congratulations. I think you should
have to work like underboob and bondage into my YouTube tags.
Yep. And Listerine. I think that's going to be the road to success for you there, Russ.
2 years ago, nobody's going to forget that.
Nope. Ever. That was memorable.
Let's do the circle, man. I mean, we'll do, what do you guys get to Christmas? Maybe start with Tony.
Let's see. I got a couple Lego sets. Since I'm doing the smoke now, I got a meat claws to chop up the food.
Oh yeah.
One of those guns that has the thing at the end and goes ba, 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 on your back.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
what one did you get?
One of those guns that go.
It's a massager, a muscle.
Yeah.
Muscle.
Was it a Theragun?
I guess, yeah.
A who?
I don't know.
A
What else?
Thermium?
Huh? Who?
What'd you call it, Simon?
No, so I've got one. The brand is Theragun, is the one I've got.
Like
Oh.
therapeutic, like they're mixing it together. Okay.
This one says Acme on it. It's really cheap. Anyways, clothes. I got the smoker, so I got that earlier, and I've been using that. Did a couple of bottles of whiskey. We're almost empty. That's about it.
Well, I actually asked what you got up to. I didn't say what did you get for Christmas.
Oh,
what did
And I heard the question clearly, and I liked that Tony answered better than the question. Because what are you going to say? Well, we did Christmas, so I like that he told us what he got. I was interested in that.
It's not like I'm taking any time off. I had Monday off, so and I've been working. So yeah, well, Sunday I went over to my family. With my family, and Monday Julie's family came to our house.
So you do 2 days, do you?
Yeah, because you have to. Because if you have little kids, then you have to run to everybody's house on one day because everybody feels like they're losing
Well,
out.
that's what I used to do. I used to do like the multiple trips in a day.
But no, so it's great having older kids. I went to my parents' house with Julie. My kids were working. They drove by. They stopped for a little while. Didn't have to worry about them. And then it was fine that way. 2 days.
Awesome.
Very good. Bob,
Okay.
what did you get for Christmas?
Well, you don't want to know what I did?
What did you do? What did you do, mate?
Well, I got a couple of Lego sets. Let's see. I got a Lego set. I got a new record player.
Oh,
There's my new. There's my new record player. I'm smitten. I'm
what
happy
did you
with
do
that.
with the old one?
Pitched it. It was broke.
Oh.
I salvaged a couple of parts off it just in case I ever needed to make some repairs on something, but I pitched the rest.
There you go.
It was broken, so had to go. And what else did I get? I'll get in trouble if I get something. I got a cool figure. My son gave me this. I'll drop 7 figures to pick one up. That's how it goes.
There you go.
Oh, nice. Weapon X.
Yeah, I got this nice Weapon X figure, and I thought it was cool that he had bare feet. I didn't know I'd be into that, but it turns out I am. That's like my favorite part of the figure is that his feet are bare. So, who
Does he
knew?
have bare feet in the comics?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then
Yeah,
why
he
wouldn't he have bare feet on the figure?
Well, he did, but like I had an original version of that figure that when it first came out,
That's what
I
I was
think Toy
thinking.
Biz made it, and his feet didn't have ankle pivot or any kind of play in the ankle. So it was very hard to make him have a classic low lying stance with his feet they were just hard. They wouldn't go down. So, you know what that's like, Tony.
Yeah. So it wasn't that you're into feet. You're into ankles.
I'm into ankle pivots. Yes.
Yeah,
I want
baby.
to see the motion in the ankles.
Yeah.
And I got this really cool. My wife got me this. That my son got me that. My wife got me this Lego set. Check that out.
Oh, that's
There you
sick.
go.
Johnny
Wait.
5 is alive.
I say, Russ, do you know what that is?
You ever seen the movie?
Yeah, Short Circuit. I've seen
Yeah.
that.
Very good.
Yeah. More input. Need input.
I've never seen that.
Stephanie.
Well, he's married too. Okay.
Is that-
cool.
New or is it old?
What, the movie?
The Lego.
It's brand new. I just got it.
Okay, but like, is it like a
When was
new
it
one
put
that's
out?
come out? I've never seen.
Oh no, this is some sort of Australian knockoff. They don't make
Oh.
these. So
I
you
was
gotta
in black and white.
I didn't think they would.
there it is. I love it. I'm so pleased with it. And my dream is to get like a real one. Not like full size, but in Short Circuit 2, they had these miniature robots, the toys that they were selling, and they were very realistic. And every now and then one will come up for sale. They made like 20 or 30 of them, and every now and then one will come up for sale. And they're usually not that ridiculously priced, $5-6 grand or something like that. So, well, I mean, if it's your Grail, like that would be my Grail movie used prop to me. I know that seems weird, but
You like
I
that
could care
movie
less.
that much?
Yeah,
not number 2 necessarily, but number 1 I do. And it would just be when I remember seeing it as a kid and going bananas when I saw that toy, and I was like, I want that. Like, where can I get that? And it was never for sale, and only the props have ever been for sale. So, I mean, $5-6 for a movie used prop that is cool and is a representation of the movie that much. I mean, I don't think that's too bad. I mean, I'd sell a few books to get that if I had to. So, anyway, what else? Clothes, underwear.
Ooh,
I always need that. Undershirts and underoos. Did you get any underoos, Russ? We'll get to you in a minute. And then we got I didn't get any comics really. I had some comics come in the mail, but I didn't get any comics that I bought for myself. And new air fryer, typical stuff. So great Christmas. Had a ball. We did the 2 Christmas Day run, like Tony said. Christmas Eve is also my father-in-law's birthday, so we go do his side of the family Christmas Eve.
And then you just get one present.
Yeah, from me, yeah. It was, yeah. So then, but I told him happy birthday, and then I tell everyone else Merry Christmas. So that's how I worked that. And then we did that Friday. We did some cooking, or Saturday. We did some cooking Saturday night, and then we did that Sunday. Yeah, we did that Sunday. Did some cooking Sunday night. And then on Monday was Christmas, right? And we went in the morning, we went to my in-laws on my wife's mother's side. So there's 2 sets of in-laws there I got to deal with. So I did the wife's in-law, the mother's in-laws, and we did all that in the morning. And then we raced back here, and I cooked a couple of ducks for my family, and my parents came over, and we did that, and we didn't even get done eating until like 9:00 at night. So it was a mess. Next year, I'm going to grill pork chops, and I don't care what happens. That's pork chops for Christmas dinner. Too much cooking, too much time. All right. Well, Simon's bored. So what'd you do, Russ?
Rusty?
Well, my niece and her husband made a big Christmas dinner. So Christmas Day, like a bunch of the family went up there and just hung out all day and had a good meal.
Awesome.
Tell me, what'd you eat?
She made this big like casserole, but it was like a chicken Alfredo casserole with like extra cheese like all over the top of it. And she put together like this huge like homemade salad bar thing. It was just it was a fun day, man.
You realize she put the salad bar out
way too much.
She put the salad bar out just for you, so you wouldn't eat all that stuff because you're on a diet. And what'd you do?
I still ate 3 helpings of chicken Alfredo and a bunch of dessert.
Mate,
Thanksgiving and Christmas, all bets are off on Thanksgiving and Christmas.
So
I'm always a fan.
You're so happy.
I agree.
That was definitely the best part about the day. The food.
I feel like I didn't eat enough this Christmas. At Sarah's place, I felt no one else got up for seconds really. So I was like,
really?
I don't want to be that guy who goes up and gets a second steak.
They made steaks.
The steak on the barbie, some sausages, and they had salads and stuff. And I grabbed a couple of sausages and steak, and then afterwards I was like,
you always have to go for seconds. You always have to go for seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And then afterwards I had to go across over an hour drive, about an hour and 10-minute drive across town to go pick up my mum. And then we had dinner at my brother's house, but that was very small. That was just very brief. We were only there for maybe 2 hours and stuff, but it was good.
So I have to remind myself, it's summer where you're at, right? So barbecuing would be a normal thing.
Yes. Barbecue all year round here in Australia, right? Sarah got me this. So now I can shoot webs around. I needed this for a prop for a video. So she got me that. And something else. But yeah, it's a good day. Christmas is always fun. But yeah, this is the last time I am officially going to be going on a diet as of the new year, working out. No one believes me, so I can't wait to show you little people. I'll be filming a documentary series.
All right, so you're gonna go. Okay, you're gonna work out. So what's your diet plan? You're gonna plan them.
Well, I'm gonna cut back on a lot of carbs and obviously sugar. I'm probably going to start just doing intermittent fasting. So just eating that window. I was going to go keto straight out, but I think I might just go intermittent fasting. Just try to cut back on the carbs and sugar, and then eventually go into the keto. And yeah, but I need to exercise. That's the main. I haven't gone to the gym for like probably over 3 months now, and I'm paying for that shit. So
Yeah, I know.
And when you showed that video today of the what was that show that you used to have that's over now? I forget the name of it.
this week's comic haul.
This week's comic haul, the most originally titled show ever. So I was watching the last episode of that this week or just today, and some of those early videos, man, you look stunning. You must have been 30 pounds lighter. Your face was all slick. I'm like, now I see what Sarah saw in him. You know, then like now I think she's pulling the weight on this one, but then, oh man, I was good looking. Like she was getting a catch. Anyway, that's what I saw. So I mean, if you can even get halfway back to that, man, you'll be slaying them again. What about it?
Yeah.
Me, I'm done. I'm done slaying them.
Well, you tried, mate, but didn't Russ make you give up?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I can't. I mean, he's like, because Russ was inspirational to start with, and then he's like, "Wow, he's really good at it. Well, he's going too full. Look at him. He looks. I can't do it.
Yeah,
I'll never get that good at it."
He was going like days without eating.
I know. I lost like 20 pounds, like 25 pounds, and
That's
then I was
awesome,
done. Yeah, but that was like first of last year, and then I was pretty much done. And but I'm gonna. What am I supposed to say? I'm gonna do it first of the year. This is the year. I mean, come on. Everybody's just like everyone's gonna start reading their Spawn collection at the first of the year.
Yeah.
Nobody believes that either. Nobody believes you. You're not reading.
Well,
that.
I mean, I could do that, but because I've only got 2 issues in the run, so
and you still haven't read them.
I can get that done. Not since like the 90s, man, when they first came out.
So everybody's gonna, it's January 1st. You're gonna go to the gym. So is everybody else. You're gonna go in that gym, and this place is bloody loaded, and you're never gonna get a.
Well, no, I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna start because
Right,
I know the gym's gonna be packed for that first week. So I might go once or twice, but I'm gonna try to just do a lot more exercise at home too, just because it'll start easy. You know what I mean? It's like just doing your push-ups, doing your skipping, and you know what you got there.
I got my bike right there. My little
your
Tron bike. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And how long do you ride that for?
I got like a Peloton subscription. So I'll ride it for like 30 minutes, high impact. Or at least that's what I tell people. It's probably 15 minutes low impact, but they don't know the difference. As long as I'm sweating when I come out of the room, that's all that matters.
It's just like somebody yelling at you and calling your names, and maybe
Here's the thing, right? Like for weight loss, aren't you like if you want to burn fat, don't you have to keep your heart rate at a steady rate rather than going? Because like when I used to go on the treadmill, right? I used to like do 20 minutes on the treadmill, like running, and my heart rate would get up to like 180, 190. And it was like, I was like, oh my God, do I get to a point where my heart just explodes? Like, but
yeah, no, you're right.
Steady at about 135. Like,
yeah, I've got a heart rate monitor and it shows up on the screen. It's part of it's all like integrated. So it shows up on the screen and there's a zone you're supposed to stay in, like you said, to keep the active burning of the fat. You're supposed to stay in a certain zone. So I stay in that zone.
I think for me, just walking, like, so when I do treadmill now, because when I run, my knees actually hurt a lot now because I weigh so much. So normally when I'm on the treadmill, I actually just kind of walk at a fast walk, but I put it on the maximum incline. And I find even that gets your heart rate up, but not to a crazy point. Oh, I heard about that. Did you hear that? That was hilarious. I saw that.
Over some, I don't know, they made some liberal post or something like that. Or
I think they called up Theory Vaughan and said you can't, because I think they sponsored him or something, and then they said, hey, you can't say this, you can't say that. So he told Dana White. Dana White's like, oh, fuck these guys. And he calls up the places like, we're getting rid of all this shit.
Yeah, he replaced them with other bikes, but that's how it goes.
140. 140 is easy, mate. That's still just like, what was it? I can't remember what I was doing the other day. I think I went up some stairs, right? And then like we're walking around. Sarah's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "What? What are you talking about?"
What kills me is, do you ever like film something with your phone, like if you're like, I know, Simon, you've moved past all that with your high production value and your staffers, but for the rest of us, like, you ever film something with your phone and you're like this, and then when you watch the video or when you listen to the video, it's just, and here's this, and I'm like, all I did was walk around my room. I took 2 steps and I sound like freaking Darth Vader. I'm like, come on.
That's why you
Bust
should
out the
always have
asthma.
background music. Background music will help drown that out a little bit.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
need that. Thank you, sir. I'm just gonna send you all my stuff for editing from now on.
All right.
I like that glass, Tony. When my wife and I were first dating, I needed to see if she's like one of the one tests, right? See if she's the one. And so we were at an Outback Steakhouse, Simon's favorite place to eat, and they had these little water glasses on a tray, and the tray was next to a water. It was dead of summer. It was very hot. And it was next to a water cooler, clear glass water cooler, and it had this tray of glasses, and they were all filled with water. So I just walked over and I was like, you want a glass? She's like, yes, I'm dying. It's so hot. I got her a glass of water and drank it. And then I went and I filled it up and got myself a drink. And then I just held on to it. And when we left, I still had it. And I was like, well, what do you think? And she was like, did you just walk out with that? I was like, yeah. She was like, okay. I was like, oh, she could be the one. She can handle a little light klepto. She might be the one.
I know mine's the one because for years when we went out with friends and stuff, I would like someone had to take something to the point where we had a couple, and Chris, she's in a wheelchair, and we used to tuck stuff in her wheelchair, like knives and silverware and stuff. And it's like, and she was all into it, right? She roll out and we just take all the silverware out of her chair, and we were going for like having a setting, like multiple settings.
Trying to have a full set of something.
Yeah, I had people like teachers and stuff like taking steak knives and stuff. It was like that was a thing. So I was already a little half in the bag there, and like, oh, that's cute. It was in my sleeve when we left. So,
oh yeah, well done, Tony. I like it.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
It looks more like a cocktail glass than a whiskey glass.
Yeah, but it has a short bottom, like almost like a shot glass.
I feel like you could
it's really cool.
Yeah, but I feel like you'll knock that over real easily.
Hey, as long as
not
it's
the
over
first
there,
drink,
it ain't gonna go nowhere.
So I didn't tell you guys. I told Tony already, but today I've got segments planned. Segments. And you guys
like
don't know what they are.
That they do on your gonads or something to make sure that everything's firing in a continuous stream.
No, just like each one of you, I have a segment planned.
He's
but
not
you
that
guys
old
don't
yet.
know what that segment is.
I'm frightened and honored.
I know,
a little bit
right?
excited.
Now, your one's interesting. Oldwolf's one is just like, I could have come up with something better. Russ's is fucking brilliant.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Russ always gets the high production value.
We're leaving Russ's segment to last, but it's going to be a barn burner.
Every time. Russ gets the content. Tony gets the shout outs. I get hollered at every now and then when you're out of people to talk to.
Yours is going to require your very specialized talent and skills. So we'll do the first segment about the half an hour.
Glad I wore new underwear.
5 minutes away, and then I might do a segment every half an hour from that. But I've also made little intros for them and stuff. But they're really bad because I recorded them last night while Sarah was asleep, and I had to So I was
she snoring. Do you have to drown out her snoring?
I wish I saved the video, but every time. So I didn't believe that I snored because no one's ever complained that I snored. I don't think I did snore. That's probably why. And then Sarah started saying, you snore. And I was like, there's no way. No one's ever told me that I snore, right? And then there'll be mornings where I wake up and she sent me a Snapchat in the middle of the night. I was like, oh no. And it'll just be her filming me while I'm pretty bad. I'm very loud.
That's great.
Bad. So normally she'll wake me up. And she's like, can you move to your side? You move to your side, you often stop. But then the other night she caught me, I was snoring on my side. I was just like, fuck.
No wins.
Yeah, I can't. I feel bad. In fact, the other night she told me, She came out and slept on the couch for a couple of hours
Oh,
because I was that bad.
No, you're gonna be SimpleSimon the CPAP man. I'm telling you, pretty soon.
Snooze and Simon.
Yeah. I tell you though, I need to get booked on your. I'm excited for that segment. I need to get booked on your collectors show. What the hell they have show? What's the name of that one? I know it's another very clever named series. What is it?
Collectible show and tell.
Collectible show and tell, the first ever available on YouTube. Collectible show and tell.
It's better than when Matt Spidey decided to do a series and he just called it Collectible Show. And I'm like, oi, you can't just drop 2 words and call it your show.
Well, it's going to be on mute and he wasn't going to let you tell anything about it. Just everyone's mic was off and you just had to show it.
If you lose some weight, you might lose the story. Maybe.
Yeah, that's true. Exactly.
Yeah. So what is funny is when I went keto like a couple of years ago, Sarah noticed something when I went keto. She said, have you noticed you don't fart anymore?
Like at all? Where does it go?
Apparently I wasn't farting.
Were your ears whistling? Because I've always thought maybe that was connected somehow.
So do you fart while you're snoring, or is this a two?
So apparently I fart in my sleep, which is really weird. It's like how I remember the first time I ever saw that happen. Right, so back when I was living, first time I moved out of home, I had some friends over from Sydney. He played in a band, so I got his band down. He crashed at my place, and so I'm on my computer, and literally him and his girlfriend are just sleeping on a mattress on the floor right next to me, right, and they're still sleeping, crashed out, and I'm on the computer. And then I just hear him do this massive fart. And I look over to him and they're still just like sleeping. And I was like, is that possible? I just didn't know it was possible that you could fart while you were asleep. What's going on, Gray Man?
I think it's more impossible to not fart while you're asleep. Like to hold it back while you're sleeping would be a whole nother level of consciousness.
I think the snoring thing is just something else that's maybe in your...
For those that look, Russ is doing some really hard math right now on the kilograms. He's like 63 kilograms. He's like having a flashback to third grade. Like, how much is that?
Well, let me wait. Well, how much did you? So how many pounds are you, Russ? 205.
Yeah, 205 as of this morning.
Wait a minute.
So you're 92 kilograms.
Hold on. So wait a minute. Hold on. So Gray Man says he only weighs 139 pounds.
No, it's werewolf.
No, that's werewolf by lunchtime. He only weighs like...
He only weighs 139 pounds.
Gray Man wouldn't weigh too much because Gray Man, he's got a beer gut, but he's not like fat.
He's only like 4 foot tall too, I think Gray Man is.
Really? No.
Yeah, if you watch him on a big screen TV, he's actual size.
I've seen him twerk. He's bigger than that.
That's right.
It depends on the angle, probably. I don't know. You need to be careful with that.
I saw
that 3D TV might knock your glasses off. Yeah.
All right. Goodness. All right. We've hit a lull. It's nearly 30 minutes. Let's go to the.
We hit a lull.
I found an opportunity to just jump in.
We know that. We know that you fought.
It's gonna be great.
The snort.
The first segment. All right.
I can't wait for my medium quality segment.
No, your one's going to be interesting. I think the middle child watching, on this one. If you're into comic books, I think you'll find this interesting. All right.
Okay.
Especially if you like covers. All right. So this is the name of the segment. You're going to listen really hard because I whisper the segment because Sarah was sleeping. Ready? Don't judge a book by its cover. Huh?
Like that. Yeah.
Like that? All right.
Whisper too is real throaty and breathy.
I've been a bit sick last week. So next time I'll rework that and it'll be like, don't judge a book by its cover. We'll have to do it when Sarah's awake. All right. So I'm going to show a comic book cover. I want to get you to basically break it down of what you like or what you don't like about the cover. All right.
Okay.
You like that? All right. So
yeah,
I've got two covers. Also, before I get your opinion, I don't want a review from Oldwolf and Superrus. I just want Oldwolf and Superrus to let me know if they like the cover or not. If they say, oh, yeah, I don't mind that cover, or yeah, I really like that cover, or I don't like that cover, right? And then we'll get Bubs to break it down. And even though it's about Bub, I'm going to make me big because I'm showing the comic book. So the first cover, so Bubs, you just keep quiet for now, and I just want Tony and Russ to let us know whether or not they think it's a nice cover. It's an Art Germ cover. I think the character might be called White Rabbit, maybe. It's a recent cover.
It's a new one. That's
it is a new one. Yeah, so that's the cover. So Oldwolf, do you like that cover?
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad. Not bad.
It's got some boobage going on there. It's got some above boobage. It should be a little under boobage. Can you bring it up a little bit more? No, yeah, there you go. The glare. So yeah, I think the panties should have more of a up on the hip more. You know what I'm saying? It should be brought up a little more. It looks good.
Okay. All right, Russ.
It's okay. It's not the best Art Germ I've seen.
Oh, okay. So we're getting just average reviews from the other two. Now we're going to get the real art judge to break it down. Bub, tell us.
To start off, to say,
I know Art Germ is one of those artists where you're not a huge fan of, but sometimes he can do it for you.
Yes, sometimes he can do it. I think Art Germ and his computer did some fine work on this one. I don't know if he left a co-credit to Macintosh or not, but it looks pretty good. So to me, the first thing I see is the hand because that's up front and, of course, blocking some of the good parts. But it looks like that's painted. Like it looks like the gloves are actually just painted fingers. Like they don't look like gloves, even though she's got the cuff at top. And then when I look down on her like corset, it also looks relatively painted except for the trim. I do like it, but I can tell you as someone who's bought many of those types of devices, it's very difficult to get a perfectly seamed cup like that on the bottom. Like that doesn't look real at all. That just looks like he took a brush and painted it up. But I have to say he gets extra points for the panties because you never see that. Like you never see anybody wearing something like that. It's always like mini shorts or something very different. So, and the little cottontail. I was
gonna say, that's cool, right?
That's super cool. And good shadowing on the cottontail too. I mean, all of it is just really working. And even though it's a pinup, it's an interesting pinup because it looks like it's taken from a scene. Doesn't look like she just like, oh, here's a picture of, White Rabbit, period. Like it looks like there's something more going on in the background. There's some, different space dynamics going, different light coming out. So yeah, I'm a fan of this one. I don't think I would have spent the $8 DC requires for it, but I do like it.
I think she's got a bad boob job. It's more like two basketballs up on a chest. I think if it was a little lower, you know what I'm saying, it would look better. But right now, it looks like
I like them a little higher. I prefer the ability to maybe hang a Christmas ornament off them, or
it's just like two round
maybe if you have one of those over the stove microwaves, maybe and it keeps going off. Like, honey, would you get that? And you think to turn it off with one of those. I'm all for that.
All right. Well, I'm surprised because I didn't think you'd be a fan of this one. But again, I love the breakdown, even to the minor details. Because I think I agree. The hand does look like it maybe was bare, and then he just colored it in white because it's got like skin textures to it.
It's got veins. And you don't see veins through gloves.
I would never pick up on that kind of detail until I hear Bub say it. I'm like, oh, yeah, you're right. Like, Bubs has got books that I've got, and I've seen him break down the cover. And he'll go, look at the things in the background now. I was like, oh, I never noticed that. I never noticed there were people in the background. So very good. I got one more for you, Bub.
I like it. One more. I gotta say.
Right. So this one here is an Adam Hughes cover. Now I know you are a fan of Adam Hughes, but also you won't shy away when you don't like an Adam Hughes cover, right?
He's got some stinkers.
You're a very honest person. There was I actually like this cover. There was one that I actually don't like, and I couldn't take you talking too much shit about him. So
you paid for it. Yeah, I know.
Sorry for maybe people who are listening on the podcast version, which no one is. That was Batman and Robin issue 1. Anyway, this one is Alice Never After issue 2, and it is an Adam Hughes cover.
I don't have this one.
But before you say anything, Oldwolf, do you like this cover? What do you think of this cover?
I like the other one better.
You like okay. You like the so you thought the White Rabbit one was okay, and you liked it better than.
I mean, that's nice and all, but if I saw that on a shelf, I wouldn't pick it up.
Okay, Russ, what do you think of this cover?
I like that one. I like the anything that has a black and white background, and then you have like some solid red in it too. I just think it always makes it pop. I like it.
Very good. All right. So Russ gives this one the thumbs up. And Bub, the Adam Hughes fan, what do you think?
Looks like Gwen Stefani. She did a video one time, not in the face, but the whole image where it was black and white in the background, and she was wearing, I think, a red or a pink dress. I'm pretty sure it was a music video back from her No Doubt days. Yeah, back when she was with No Doubt. Or actually, I take that back. I think it was when she went. It was her first album on the solo career where she was doing kind of a hip hoppy type vibe. She was going for kind of a girl from the hood kind of stuff. She was trying to pull off. The face actually looks more like. Who's that girl who's not really quite funny, but she's more pretty than she's funny. She used to date Jim Carrey, and she hates vaccinations. What's that girl?
Jennifer
Lauren Holly?
No, not Lauren Holly.
She's on The Mask.
Cameron Diaz?
No, not Cameron Diaz. Jenny McCarthy. That's right.
Yeah.
Yep, Jenny McCarthy. So she reminds me of Jenny McCarthy in the face. And you guys know I don't like blood on covers, and she's holding two beating hearts bleeding over white gloves that have completely turned the white gloves red. So that is elbow deep blood, and at that point I'm out. Like as much as I like some parts of that cover, I would never buy that cover. I'm out with too much blood for me.
So you much prefer, because he also did a variant for the first Alice series.
I like that one. That's where she's like looking up, and I like that one. I've got that one in the collection. Yeah, thank you.
I sent that one to.
And what cover you were talking about?
The other one,
Love Angel Music, baby.
Yeah.
I think so.
I've got that on vinyl.
It's not bad.
It's like the one CD that was living in my CD player, because we don't use the CD player, but every now and then I don't have music on, and Sarah just presses play on it. I think that CD is actually hers. But yeah, anyway, that was that was the segment.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Gotta keep that throaty voice. You got to keep that.
No, I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna
yell ASMR with SimpleSimon.
Yeah. Oh man, like the ASMRs are killing it.
They can see.
Oh, yeah. I need to see the White Castle.
Hi, Mrs. Bub.
There we go.
They called you the White Castle. I don't know how I feel about that.
Where is the White Castle?
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Did she bring the food?
He's going to. What are you?
Okay.
He's getting settled in.
I want to see it. We don't have White Castle here. I'm very intrigued. Because isn't it like
how much is it to start a franchise? Let's find out.
Oh, really? Can you give me a job? Make me the CEO. So
you just got another job. I thought you just jobbed up.
Yeah, but if I can come live in America,
I want to see you and Russ move in together and start like a rom-com romance comedy show. Something like that.
Me and Russ on a reality show would be awesome.
It costs less than $25,000 to open up a franchise at White Castle.
Really?
No, I'm lying. I don't think that's what it is here, but I'm looking. Oh,
maybe that article's old.
It could be cheaper than that, actually. It's cheaper than that to open one in. You should open one up.
You might have to provide the building though. If that's just a franchise startup, then you still gotta build it or buy it. A lot of times you have to build the building.
How popular is White Castle over there? Because the only reason people in Australia would even know what White Castle is because of
Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
Yeah.
Yes. Only reason.
It has changed in popularity over the years.
Is it because of that movie?
Well, it used to be the only place you could go to get like 24-hour hamburgers. Like in the middle of the night. It was a 24-hour.
You're drinking all night, and you go to White Castle to down.
Right. I was going to say, is it like the ultimate stoner hangout now?
Yeah, it was really, but now everybody's got extended menus and
that's what sucks.
Uber Eats and whatever.
If it's just a simple place to go, where you just like, what's good for that is like the trucks, the food trucks. At 2 o'clock in the morning, you go to a food truck. They get a minimal list. You go and you just get what's on the list. There you go.
Show me.
Those are perfect.
Is that a burger?
Fries.
Oh, it's fries.
No, it's a fry. Yeah, it's a fry.
Hey, wait, Matt Spidey, what do we call those over here?
Chips.
Crinkle cut chips.
Crinkle chips.
Fair.
But wait a minute. Do you think White Castle, do you have to build an actual building, or can you just like get a storefront? You know, like a plaza type of thing. And
Oh,
just
they're going to
build it
send
like
you. They're going to send you exactly what the blueprint of the building has to be.
that
You got to
sucks.
buy the land. You got to build the building, and pay the fee. Mm-hmm.
Because if you could open Rock on one side, White Castle on the other, come on, baby.
What was the first one?
Mock on one side,
What's that?
Big City Comics,
Oh.
and then the White Castle on the other side, and you can put a window in between. I'm telling you, it'd be awesome. You could sell. You could pass his comics to you, and you could be selling White Castle on the other side to him.
It's funny because, you know, at my work, the cafe there is called Big City Cafe. Oh, yeah, show us the burger because I'm intrigued by the burger. So they're really small, right?
Yeah, they're just sliders.
So how many of them would you normally order for, like, to be satisfied? Because I reckon I could eat 6 of those.
That is a tricky question.
So how much is a White Castle burger there?
I don't know. I don't buy them, honey. How much is the White Castle burger? 10?
20 rings.
10 burgers, 20 rings, 2 sacks of fries, $25. That's not that bad.
25. How many burgers was that? 10?
10.
10 burgers and a 20 sack of rings, chicken rings.
I reckon-
7 had cheese.
Oh, 7 were cheeseburgers.
Guess who they were for?
Me. I like the cheeseburgers.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
so-
you got 7?
No, I got
That's
5
weird.
cheeseburgers and she got 5 plain burgers.
7 cheeseburgers.
7 cheeseburgers?
Yeah,
Honey,
Go,
I
girl.
can't eat all that on
I reckon
camera.
I could smash 7 of those.
I could
little
smash
things.
those. Come on, they're this big. They're sliders. They're like,
I don't know.
like sample
Rust-
burgers.
Rust- in his
You talk
prime.
about having a rough night for Sarah on the couch. It's gonna be a,
Lord.
Do they
gonna
make
be a
keto
long
ones?
night.
Interesting. What's the patty look like?
Oh, is that
Really flat patty.
It's and it has holes in the middle.
What?
what?
Well, they used to. Yeah, they do. It's got holes in the middle. It's got 5 holes, like a die, like a 5 die. You
For
can't really
what?
see it because the bread's in there.
Man, that patty looks like us.
To help it
Like,
cook faster and
It
grease in.
does.
Looks
How
like
much
ass,
meat
you
there?
said?
I mean, like, it's not like it's just very thin. Not
Yeah,
the
it's very
same
light.
taste
It's
good.
more bread and grease than
Oh,
anything.
bread. Yeah, exactly.
It's
That's what the
like
holes are for.
$37
So
Aussie.
you don't wear the grease.
Bring back the food. I'm actually going on a. You missed it, Dave. I'm actually going on a diet and what's it called? A health journey, a weight loss journey at the start of the new year. So maybe if I do a food challenge, I've got maybe 3 days to do it. I did do that burrito challenge.
we were supposed to do some hot ramen.
Yes, we will
ramen.
do that. That's fine. I'm happy to smash 1 packet of noodles. That's not a bad thing, as long as I'm not keto yet. I can't do that if I'm keto. So,
I can't eat the noodles, but I'll do it for you.
oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll eat the noodles, no matter
When
what.
are we gonna do the Tony? Don't you have an old Hot Wings challenge set?
I did it already.
I thought that was the new one.
I did it in November.
Oh man, I was hoping you still had the old one so that we could maybe all do one on stream together.
No, I got all the sauces still. Matter of fact, yeah, they're in the. I put them in the fridge and everything. So we still got the old. We still have the sauces and stuff, and I'll just take from 'em as I go through the year.
Oh, okay.
You want me to send each of you a bottle of sauce, and we do it?
No, we'll all get them.
I really want to try the
Didn't know
bomb.
which one to get.
You want to try the bomb?
Yeah, that's like the one that makes everyone go crazy, right?
The bomb is okay. So out of the 10, the bomb is the worst.
Yeah, that's why I want to try it.
Well, and then there's a new one that hit the Guinness Book of World Record. That's Experience X or something like that. That's the 11th one. I bought that extra.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is the bomb isn't the hottest one. It just
No, it isn't.
it's just
But
the craziest one.
Because it's so concentrated, it's like after that you're done.
Yeah, I know you can find that. It's like $25 for a bottle though here. Is that expensive?
Yeah, for something I'm only going to drink this much of and be done.
Well, no. Well,
Throw it
hang on.
out.
When you guys do it, right? Oldwolf. You
Yeah.
guys put it in like a container and you shake it with the wings, right?
Yeah. So
Aren't you supposed to like marinate it and then cook it with it?
we don't do
I'd
that.
imagine-
We don't have the time and everything to do that. So we just cook all the wings. It was 14 pounds of wings. We do all the wings, and then we count how many people are going to do it. We put them in a plastic container, that has the lid. We dump the sauce into it, and you just shake it up. Yeah, should you marinate it? Maybe even cook them with them. Yeah, but we don't have the time for that. That's a lot.
I like it. The wings are crispy. I like them crispy.
Yeah.
So I cook my wings first. And then I pull them out while they're still sizzling. Like that's the key. You get them out while they're still, and the grease is all crackling, and then you throw them in the bowl with the sauce and shake them, and then it just kind of congeals with the grease and makes it perfect.
Yeah, but if you cook it with the sauce marinated on there, it can still come out crispy, but it won't be as like sticky and shit.
Yeah. So what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to cook the wing, shake the wing in the sauce, and then put them back on the grill. For a short amount of time, so it dries out the skin, the sauce on the skin. So they're already cooked. You shake them up and throw them on the grill for a little while, so it won't be wet.
I reckon me and Matt Spidey should do the bomb challenge in a video. What do you reckon, Spidey?
Sure, why not? Go for it.
I just want to split the cost of the bottle.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
Because Spidey doesn't eat anything that. He just doesn't eat anything. That's full stop.
What is it, like a tradie living on coffee and cigarettes?
What's up, dude? We went so when we go out sometimes and we want to eat something, Spidey gets all nervous because he's like, I might not like whatever we're eating. We went to a burger place once, right? I was like, how can just get a burger? And he was like, yeah, but there might be a vegetable in there.
So what does Matt Spidey eat?
Like I don't know, fast food he'll eat, like I guess KFC, Macca's. I guess he's a meat and potatoes kind of guy, Like
he looks
he's
like
worse
a meat
than
and
Sarah.
potatoes kind of guy.
He's worse than like Sarah's. Sometimes Sarah was experimental. Matt's why he's just like, nah, mate, I'm older than you, Simon. I don't need to eat shit. I'm stuck in my ways.
Well, so does the other Simon, who has a real Australian accent, does he eat wings? I almost got him to choke. Yeah, sure.
What about him?
Thank you. Does he? I'm a kind of okay. So does he eat wings?
Yeah, he'll eat a wing. I have no doubt he'll eat a wing, but will he eat the hot sauce? I don't know if he's game enough for that.
All right, then he should stop talking.
Russ, would you eat? Oh, Russ wouldn't do it either. It's hotter than a jalapeno. Russ won't do it.
Russ will do it if you give him
if
money.
somebody sends me a bottle, I'll try it. But I'm
money.
not spending my own money on it.
Oh,
that's good content too.
I'd fucking
Didn't you sell your stomach for money one time last year?
Yeah. See, this is what you got to do. You got to do this, Russ. You got to get a whole thing like a walkathon or something, and you go. Everybody is going to pledge this much money for you to do something. You can't go on a screen and say, "Hey, I got a whole bottle of ranch, and I'm going to drink it if somebody gives me a couple of bucks."
I didn't drink ranch for money, man.
What was it? What was it?
It was buffalo sauce or something.
Buffalo sauce. There you go.
Yeah, that's what I
ranch
thought.
would be for pleasure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
ranch is pleasurable.
So you have to do it like a whole thing saying, I'm going to do this. I need pledges. Boom, 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 boom. And then you go on your site and you do it. And then
luckily right now I don't need anything. So hopefully it stays that way.
Excuse me.
You can walk, like people can pledge, and then you can walk across the country to visit Oldwolf and Bub.
I don't know if I'll walk that far, but
you like a good walk.
Hopefully I'll see Bub at HeroCon again in June.
Are you going?
Yeah.
Is that the same? Are you going with your niece and her husband?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he'll come, but my nephew, my youngest nephew, will probably come again because he loved it. The one that had the Megatron helmet.
Are those the ones you had Christmas with?
Well, they were there, but my other niece Emily and her
Oh,
husband
okay.
James are the one that had the big Christmas cookout party.
Hey, dope. It's always bone in. It's always bone in. It's not boneless. It's always.
You know what I
bone
really
in.
like?
I don't
You
know,
the
man. I like boneless wings.
Yeah,
I like
boneless is
both.
the chicken's always better if the bone's in. Like it's more
Exactly.
flavor, right?
I can go both ways, but I prefer boneless.
You heard it here, folks. You heard it
Do you
here.
ever eat like the chicken ribs? Do you ever eat the chicken ribs where it's just got the one bone in the middle? That is the best.
You mean like the chicken ribs?
I think they call them chicken ribs. It's just
No,
it's
you like
just
the
got
throat.
one bone in the middle.
You
Right,
mean like
you don't like
the
the flat.
tiny little leg?
You don't
Is that
like
what
the
you're talking
flat.
about?
You like the drum.
Wait.
You don't like the flat. The flat has.
No,
two
let me help
bones.
you. Let me help you.
Okay.
So what Simon's referring to? There's chicken ribs, there's turkey ribs, and it's one flat bone,
Yes.
and it's like a rib. So technically, Simon, that is not actually
Yeah, I know
a
it's not a
chicken
rib.
rib.
Yeah, because
It's
chicken
actually a
ribs are
piece
tiny.
of shoulder. It's their
Okay.
shoulder. It's their shoulder blade.
Okay. But that's the
So
best.
so yeah, they don't serve that here.
Oh.
I've only been to one place that had turkey ribs, but I've never seen chicken ribs here. But I've been to one place that had turkey ribs, and I do like those. Those are really good.
What are you doing, Tony? Why are you Optimus Prime?
Because isn't that what he says nephew did?
Yeah, he was Megatron.
Oh. I saw
It talks, but I don't think it's turned on yet.
I saw someone post before on Instagram that like the next Transformer movie is not going to have Peter Cullen doing the Optimus Prime voice.
That's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous, isn't it? Like, is he
Maybe
dead or is he-
retired?
No, but you know who? I think I think it was Legion that posted it. It was like I think they said Chris Hemsworth was going to do it. I was like, whoa,
Why?
he can't
could be
do
okay.
that. Yeah, but it's a very iconic voice.
Yeah, they'd be better off just getting. I don't know. He doesn't say that much. Like, couldn't you just get a computer to do it?
Definitely rusty helmet.
Chris Hemsworth, yeah. So that's I don't know about that. I don't know. Like they'll probably just put so many effects on his voice that he just sounds the same anyway.
Yeah, they're gonna mix it.
How's that White Castle going down? Man, now I want
As
White
easy as it'll go out.
Castle. Yeah, like
That's where they put the holes in, so the grease just goes.
Uh-huh.
next year, I'm not going to be able to. Like, I'm going to build like a hate relationship with food because right now I love watching food. I love watching people eat it, people showing it. That sounds weird, but and I love the idea of White Castle having smaller burgers because I like the idea of just saying, "Yeah, I'm going to eat 7 burgers." Like that's a great concept.
I only wanted
Well, I
5.
mean, if you mash them all together, it's probably the size of like one real burger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait.
probably.
So are you saying that the wifey got 7 for herself?
Here's what always happens. We get 10 burgers, we split them. Tell her to get half of them with cheese because I like the cheese. And what ends up happening is I eat 5 with cheese. She can only eat 2 or 3 at the most. And then she's like, okay, so now you're going to eat these other 2, but they don't have cheese. So I'm like, yeah, I'll eat them, but they don't have cheese. So this time she was like, you know what? I'm going to get him all 7 cheese.
Oh,
'Cause she knows she's not going to eat more than that.
But how many did she get?
She'll eat 2 or 3 at the most.
Yeah, but how many did she buy?
What
10.
10?
So 7 for you, 3 for her.
Yeah, my son, he likes the chicken rings. They're like little chicken donuts, like little flat chicken donuts.
6 pizzas. I smashed a whole pizza the other night. Actually, fucking Sarah ate a whole pizza the other night. That was incredible. I was like, what? She normally eats like maybe 3-4 slices at most.
How big was the pizza?
It was like a full large pizza. We got one each.
How big was the Sarah this morning?
I can always eat the whole one, but I normally leave 2 or 3 slices for the next day. But that day I was just like, I ain't leaving shit. So I ate it all. Sarah ate her usual 4 slices, but we're like watching like a show or some shit. And every like half an hour or so, she'd just grab the box and have another slice and grab the box and have another. And then she ate it all. I was like, wow.
Good for her.
It was small though, right?
No, it was large.
It's a
Really?
12
She
inch,
ate an entire
14
large
inch,
pizza by
18 inch,
herself?
24 inch.
Like not in one sit. Like, yeah, she took a break and then came back for 7 burgers.
okay.
How? Oh, they're just White Castle burgers, Grey
That's
Man. You
small.
don't have those either. I'm surprised that's not something that attempted to have in Australia. Because it's obviously well known now because of the Harold and Kumar movie. I'm surprised they didn't try to put a White Castle in Australia.
It's
Yeah,
really
you should do
old,
it.
too.
Be the first. God,
Me-
darn it.
yeah, actually, send me that application form, Oldwolf.
Yeah,
I'll
be the
pitch
first.
the idea.
White Castle's been around for a long time too. It's a really old franchise.
They made a movie and everything.
And have they changed like in a good way? Or in a
I
bad
think
way?
the burgers have. I think the burgers get
In a
cheaper.
good way. Because Macca's right. I think Macca's here has changed for the good. However, I think the classic menu has gotten worse. Like if you buy a Big Mac here, the patty is dog shit. It's just like what the fuck.
Oh.
But like if you get all the newer burgers like the Angus Classic or some of those fancy deluxe chicken, like they're all good.
The $9 burgers.
The old classic menu is just I don't know about that classic menu anymore.
But you
That's
see, I
also
think
not-
your menu is different from ours. So what
It
you're
would be
saying
because we don't fucking supersize everything.
Unless you're eating like 10 custard pies.
yeah.
Shut
We
up,
don't,
Russ.
even, we don't even have custard pies over here. Not even Christmas time. Wow, they got real estate and everything over here. Yeah, McDonald's is the biggest real estate owner in the country, out there.
I thought the
Because-
royal family was.
No, they own the land. All the McDonald's, they own the land.
The royal family owns all of England.
Not pineapple. It's because here, man, you'll get Maccas that are literally. I'm not even joking. Like one on each side of the road, across the road from each other.
Oh wow.
Like there's a few of those where it's on. It's normally like a lot of the times if it's on like a freeway that you would drive to go interstate, both sides will have one. Like literally across the road from each other.
Wow.
But there are some places where there will be one like in a shopping center, and then just outside the shopping center, there's another one.
That's the
Things
same
like
thing. What in Somerset or in this area? That's what Dunkin' Donuts is. You'll have you'll have them across the street from each other, or you'll have. I think Somerset has. Somerset, where I live, is like 3 miles just left to right, and the 7 miles front to back. It's not a small town, and we have like I don't know 3 or 4 of them. It's not even funny. So they're everywhere. So you'll have them like one across the street from each other. If traffic's going one way, you go to that one. If traffic's going the other way, you go to that one. It's like that's how bad it is. So we have those. Like they're side by side. It's like it's unbelievable. It's how much coffee and when I was a kid, they had a gazillion friggin' donuts. It was a donut place. It wasn't a coffee place. You know what I'm saying? And they had racks, donuts, and you're just like, now it's coffee, and you go in and they got these little racks of donuts, and they sell
taste terrible. They used to be good. Now it's terrible.
And these stupid looking sandwiches, and everything's microwaved anyway, so it tastes like ass. But okay, I'm regressing. Go for it. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's nearly the hour mark. How about we go to our second segment?
Yay!
All right, Oldwolf. This is a bit of a hard one to do because you're not prepared.
Right.
Maybe I'll just tell you what you need to do.
Okay.
Before I show you the cool.
You don't realize I'm going to forget because I thought you want to.
I need you to find something in that room of yours that has a cool story to it that you can tell us.
Oh my
But don't tell us what it is yet. I need you to go find it, bring it back. I'll play my little intro that whispers.
Are you whispering on his intro too?
Yeah, I had to do them on all of them because again, Sarah.
Wait, hold on, wait. I gotta find something that has a story.
Anything you want to show us that has a story, and you can tell us that story with said thing in your hand, except for one thing.
God, he's wearing pants.
Yeah.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Recently, where someone got up and they were in their jocks. I can't remember who it was. Doesn't Greensboro Plaza have? Yes, they've got one outside and then one inside. But the one inside is a McDonald's Express, which doesn't have the full menu. All right. So give me a second. We've got some Oldwolf coming up. Here is the Oldwolf
related. Just to let you know it's not comic related.
Oh, that's fine. Ready?
Oldwolf shows stuff.
Oldwolf show stuff.
What are you going to show us, Oldwolf? Oh, okay. I know what that is. That's a baseball mitt, I believe you guys call it over there. A catch,
You call it.
a baseball glove, I guess we'd probably call it.
Well, a catcher has a mitt, and the fielders have gloves.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So this one was okay. So Citrix, which I don't use, but we do use at work. Had a horse and pony show. Get you to, you get in there. They want to show you their stuff, and they want to sell you some stuff, and they'll have other people. So I signed up for it. Why not, right? And so I got tickets for it, and I brought a friend of mine who had nothing to do with it, but he's like, "Let's go." So it was at Fenway, and part of it was Fenway is the Red Sox here, so it's the Boston Stadium. I think it's like the oldest stadium right now because the Yankees play someplace else. They don't play in the original stadium. So,
Chicago.
How old is Chicago's? I don't even know how old is Fenway.
No, I would think the Cubs. I would think that they're both probably the two oldest. I would say that.
Right. So it's one of the oldest in baseball. So so I invited a friend who had nothing to do with it. So we were there waiting. We went to the bathroom, right? And I'm at the urinal taking a pee. And Jerry Remy, who used to play for them, he passed away already, but he used to play second base or shortstop. Second base. Oh, anyway, he's from Somerset himself. So where I lived, so he was playing there, but at that time he was an announcer. He went to the second urinal. We had a conversation. We bonded. We watched
in the bathroom.
Yeah. Dude, what are you going to do? Anyways, so it was cool. So they showed us all of Fenway. We went everywhere. We went on we went here, we went there, we went on the wall because at that time the Green Monster, they put seating there. So we went to the Green Monster. We saw how it went, and then they brought us onto the field, and the players were doing warm-ups. So if you can't go on they had a barrier, but we ended up going past the barrier onto the actual field. So when the players hit the ball into the outfield, into the right field, we had a chance to catch it with the glove. So they all gave us gloves. So it's cool. I still
That's cool.
I still got my tag from it and everything. So
That's awesome.
It's a Wilson.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's a good story.
Thank you.
Believe it or not, I played baseball back. Baseball was not big here at all, but for some reason, my first high school I went to had baseball as a sport, and I was like, I loved baseball growing up because I grew up in baseball movies like Major League and all that, Rookie of the Year, and movies like right. Loved baseball. Babe, who played Babe Ruth? Was it?
Oh, I thought you meant Babe like the pig.
Okay, don't even go there.
John
The
Goodman.
Red Sox had them, but the owner sold him to the Yankees so he get money to do a musical.
Oh. And
when they send it to the Yankees, that's when he got all the records and everything. So, and that was the curse. That was the curse, the Babe Ruth curse for the Red Sox. We didn't win anything until my daughter was born in 2002. And my daughter was born in October. I sat there on the edge of the bed holding my daughter, watching the World Series. And then we won the World Series. I'm holding my daughter. It was like, yeah, awesome. That was great. And then my son, it was the Patriots when they won.
Oh.
I don't know if
I guess I have to have more children for us to have more wins.
Better get on it.
Yeah. No, bag of peas, guy.
I used to have like my own baseball glove and stuff because you could buy baseball stuff from the sports shops. So we had a baseball bat, and me and my friends would just like find a park and pitch and things like that, right? So I had my own glove. I think the brand was Easton. I think they do
Mhm.
ice hockey sticks and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Right?
Six. They
Yeah,
do
so
six.
I had one of those, and then I went to high school and had a baseball team. I was like, "Holy shit, I want to play baseball for sure!" Right? So I was a shortstop.
Oh,
Out-
that's good.
Finished on top of the ladder. I don't know if you guys call it ladder?
A ladder, like when you
Like,
I don't know.
That's fine,
Finishing
help
on
me
top of a ladder, I think it's just what painters do in
go, yeah,
pornos.
when you go
like,
paint.
I don't know.
like your team. It's team sport. When they finish on top, what do you call in the top of the? What do you guys call it? We call it
Oh, first
ladder.
place.
Championship or the
The
standings?
bracket.
So like at the end of the season, so not finals, but
The
end of the season.
standings.
Yeah,
You finish.
you're in
You
first
finish
place.
at the top of the standings.
All right, top of the rankings.
Fucking
All right,
ladder. What the hell?
All right, so we finished top of the rankings, and then then we had the finals. We smashed our way all the way through to the grand final, or whatever the fuck you guys call it,
Championship.
championship. Yep, the
World
championship,
Series?
right? And then, man, we got our asses handed to us. in the
By whom?
finals.
By whom? Who'd you
Just
play?
some school, just some man. So we would just play. We didn't have a stadium or anything. We just play in like a field, and you couldn't hit it out of the park, right? There was no such thing. But one of the guys hit the ball so goddamn far, and he just was able to run all 4 bases. Well, we were able to get the ball back. So
That's great.
But it was a fun season.
Good.
I mean,
So
how-
now Simon has to start a White Castle in Australia and a professional baseball team.
there was a baseball league down here though in like would have been the 90s probably. They tried to start the Australian Baseball League because I remember I used to have baseball cards from Australian baseballs, and I bet you that league lasted half a season before they went bankrupt.
Yeah.
Wow.
Expensive.
Do you ever follow baseball, Russ?
A little bit here and there, not like much. I remember getting like real into it back when they had like the home run race between like Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa back in the early 2000s, like 2001,
Yeah,
2002 maybe.
they were all juiced.
Yeah, but it wasn't that
Yeah, I
when
know.
baseball wasn't
But I didn't
great?
know that then because I was younger then. But I remember getting into it heavy then, and then just kind of got out of it again, and never really watched much after the whole steroid scandal broke.
But is it because they got rid of steroids and then baseball became boring again?
Could be because I didn't care either way. I was just
Yeah.
I loved watching people hit home runs
Yeah,
when
you
I
got
was
that sort of
younger,
eye.
and then you have
Did
like an
you
hour and a
didn't
half,
watch-
2 hours of people just bunting the like nah.
You didn't watch baseball movies or anything back when you were younger?
Yeah, I watched a few. Like I remember watching Field of Dreams. I remember watching was it Major League with Charlie Sheen?
Yeah, remember the second one where they replaced Wesley Snipes?
I
Like Wesley
don't
Snipes'
remember
character
much
was in
about
it,
the second movie.
Was he in jail?
but no, I think he just didn't want to do it, and they hired some other guy to play Wesley Snipes' character. I was like, ooh, that's a bit rough. I don't like it. I don't like it when they replace an actor. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right.
Well, would you rather them like kill them off in between movies or scenes, or like Caesar series?
Yeah,
Seasons?
I don't know. It's like the
How
whole.
would you prefer? Like, oh, and by the way, this guy died. Anyway, here's a new guy, basically
yeah.
the same character. We gave him all
Yeah.
the same lines.
Off
Here's a new
screen.
guy.
Hey,
Well,
Simon,
it's like-
Personally,
wears a hat,
I don't
so you
mind
can tell he's a young guy.
recastings.
so
Like I would rather see a recast than like dropping a whole movie and doing a reboot. I would
Yeah,
rather just
okay.
see a recast and continue the movies.
That
So-
was
so
called
Simon-
A League of Their Own, Grey Man, with Tom Hanks.
So Simon, do you
Recast.
follow cricket?
I don't follow cricket at all. I never have. I
Follow any grasshoppers?
You
What
don't
about
think I play
butterflies?
cricket? I
I
don't
played
understand
indoor cricket when I was younger. I didn't mind playing cricket when I was a kid, but I never followed it. I used to be a big Aussie rules fan, which I don't really follow anymore. But cricket, I never got into.
Yeah, I don't understand cricket. It's what do you
It's-
you get all this foam outfit stuff, and you got a flat bat, and they bounce the ball or something. I don't understand. But
So basically, you have like so they play a number of innings, and there's like X amount of overs. So I think an over is like 6 balls. I think so. I think every 6 balls they change. I can't even remember, man. Like that's how out of touch I am. I used to know the rules. Like I could watch a cricket game back in the day, but I just didn't. There was nothing I ever really followed. It's pretty boring, to be honest, to me.
Okay.
Love it. I think people go to the cricket just to get drunk. I don't think they really care what's going on.
So Werewolf from by lunchtime likes a virgin. Do you?
American Rounders. Yeah, so we used to play Rounders down here. Is that a thing? Wait,
What's the
is,
rounder?
is Rounders American?
What is it?
So Rounders was basically like a crappy version of baseball where I think they had to pitch underarm, I think from
Softball.
memory, and the bat looked like a tiny cricket bat. It was like
No.
a small cricket bat. And you would just go, like, yeah, we played that a lot. And we used to have softball. Actually, yeah, I mean, all those sports were huge when I was a kid. Now I think about like
So we
playing at
have
school.
softball, but the bat
it's a,
looks like a normal bat
And
practically.
T-ball. Did you ever have T-ball?
Yeah, for
Yes.
kids.
Yeah. Yeah, mate, I would smack that thing so far.
Yeah, but when you're playing T-ball when you're 20 is different from when you're playing
You know, I
T-ball
was
when you're
doing
7
primary
or
school,
4 or
elementary
5,
school.
whatever we did it.
Yeah, T-ball.
Yeah,
Man,
that's good
Spidey.
stuff. I went to a hockey game Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Where? Who?
Oh. Nashville Predators. Saw the Preds game.
Is
was
that
great.
is that NFL? Is that
NHL. Yeah, it's,
okay, it's
it's
not minors.
legit. It's legit.
Hey,
Yeah.
I do minors, so I'm
That's
not
fun.
judging. I buy a flex.
Congratulations.
Of,
It's frowned upon in some states.
anyways, so we for the Province Bruins, we buy a flex kit. That's like 10 tickets going in where you
Pick and
want.
choose.
You ask it's cool.
I wait. Ticketmaster has this great thing now where they have resale tickets. So if you want to go to something, you just kind of got to wait till like a week before or 2 weeks before,
Yeah.
and see if there's any tickets available. And they're always like a third the price of what they're supposed to be, and then you get to go.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was great. Are you sure those were 7? Because that went really fast.
I wanted her to say hi, Mrs. Bob.
Oh,
Hi,
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Happy New
Merry
Year to you
Christmas.
too. Did you have a great
Merry
Christmas?
Happy New Year.
Yes.
What
had a
did he
real
buy
good
you?
Christmas.
What did he buy you?
My main gift, I had 2 kind of big gifts, a set of golf clubs,
Ooh.
and we'll see how that goes. Maybe the good clubs will make me better. And he got me some shoe racks for the closet.
My wife's like a shoe, and she buys them like when they're on clearance. Don't get me wrong, but she got dance goes everywhere. She's like, oh my God. It's like, my shoes are like under the bed because I don't have shoes in the closet.
Does she have them on shelves?
No,
were-
it's a stand on the floor, and it's like 3-tier, and she puts them
She
on.
already had that. She maxed it out.
I had
Really?
Yeah,
She had
2
one
tier.
that goes across 6 feet. It's 6
9.
feet, 3. Huh?
It was 9. The closet's 9 feet.
That doesn't go all the way to the end.
Okay.
Not the shelf on the floor.
So
Because I saved room for boots that could stand up. So we put this
yeah.
shelf in. It's got 2 tiers in the floor. So it's three rows of shoes, right?
Yes.
And then still every day I'd walk in and there'd be a pile of shoes in her closet mounding up to a step stool. That's the only place she can step when she goes in the closet. Am I lying?
No, it's true.
All right.
So what brand do you like?
Of shoes, I like them all. I only have one Dansko. They're nice. I do like them.
Yeah.
And I've got, I like Lucky. I've got some ankle boots, 2 or 3 of those.
Uh-huh.
Brooks is my running shoes,
Oh,
but
yes.
just
Yeah,
a couple
yeah.
of those. Pumas, 2 or 3 of those.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, he got me. They go 10 pair high, but it only takes the floor space of 1 pair of shoes. So I got like 10 pair up on this side and 10 pair up on that side,
So
and my
it's not
floor is clear.
It's not in the closet. It's out. It's on the wall. It's not in the closet.
It's in the closet, but it's on the side.
Okay.
It's a walk-in closet. It's like a wide walk-in closet.
Oh, gotcha.
So there was the only room that I could build in was on the sides.
Okay, so her shoe closet is a small bedroom, and it's right basically, and then you
It's
have
part
the
of her
wall-
boudoir. She has the boudoir. It's a room where she gets dressed and she has mirrors and things. And
She has a nice little stool and a stool there, so she can
Yep,
sit
she's
down.
got an old antique desk and chair that she does her makeup at, and
Yeah,
then
yep.
And the work desk. And
and we put her in a work desk and a computer station so she can work from home.
Oh, so it's not a small bedroom. It's a good sized bedroom after that.
Probably the size of a small bedroom, maybe a medium.
the whole
bedroom.
thing, but it's
Yeah.
not all closet. I mean,
No, about a third of it's closet.
So we got all my shoes out of the floor, and then my sister gave me a new pair of house shoes.
What?
And I got no
slippers?
spot for
She
them.
gave you slippers?
Yeah, a pair of slippers.
Monogrammed slippers.
Yeah, because
In
that's
case she's stumbling around and can't remember who she is.
right.
Yeah.
If you
'Cause
find
that's
the
a
body
southern thing.
someplace, you can trace her from the shoes, from her
Yeah.
slippers, right?
Uh-huh. Exactly.
So, and I had no spot for them because every spot was taken. I had to start double stacking.
Oh
Yeah.
my Lord.
Next year, honey.
Yeah.
Next year.
Bob,
You
you're a
guys have a-
godsend. You're a godsend. You know,
I do what I can.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys have a happy new year.
you too.
All right, same to you.
Happy New
Thank
Year.
you. Thank you.
Bye bye.
See ya.
How's Mrs. Bub?
Mrs. Bub. She's made some appearances. That's not her first.
It's not
You
a
guys
first
should
time.
start doing videos together again. I used to love your little unboxings together.
That was fun.
I enjoyed those
Just
videos a lot.
we ended up with such a massive amount of crap from those mystery boxes. I couldn't give it away. I couldn't get rid of it. It was so much
Well,
crap.
They're not
Well,
worth it.
I know, but none of it was worth keeping. Hardly. It'd be like one item in each box worth keeping, and they give you like 7 items. It was terrible.
Yeah, they're not worth it.
No.
People they do their channel and they put the pricing on the side of it. You know what I'm saying? When they get it, and it's like, is it really worth it? I mean, and half the time they're going, "Hey, look, I got this," and their eyes are like, their eyes are dead. I don't.
Yeah, I know. I totally agree, Tony. 100%.
Do Russ's segment. No, you've got to wait 13 minutes and we'll roll into the Russ's segment. And if
13
you're nervous,
minutes.
Russ, you should be. Hey, I've got a
I should
question.
be nervous.
No, it's not that bad.
Should I
It's
leave early?
No,
I gotta go.
No,
See you guys.
It's funny. It's funny. I was
Is a
gonna
question
say,
about
right,
how I was able to bag such a beautiful woman because all of the doors in the house locked from the outside. So
She's
I
trapped.
just-
It's
Don't know
taken
how to go to
her,
White
it's taken
Castles.
her about 15 years to be able to leave the house.
yeah, exactly. She's so traumatized by what I do to her when she's in the house. She's just scared to go out.
If you saw her, okay, if you saw her wrist, you still see the marks.
Oh yeah.
and the shackles that she to the radiator. It's
Yes,
always
so
there.
that's all voluntary, though. At least the Helsinki syndrome kicks in.
You can do a shoe unboxing video series.
Shoe unboxing.
shoe unboxing.
And at
Oh
the
my
end,
gosh.
at the end,
There
she
you
can
go.
step on a cake.
Cha-ching! Make it rain.
Hey, I was going to say, just because you mentioned the whole price thing, right? So you know how everyone gauges the price on last sold? My argument to that is you can't necessarily always say that's what it's worth, because just because someone was last sold at this price doesn't mean you can get it for that price. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? So when people always say, oh, it's selling for this much, it was, yeah, but what did it last sell for? It's like, yeah, but it last sold for this, but I can't get it for that right now. Like, so it's one of those things where I feel like whatever it's selling for still holds value of what it's worth, right?
But the last person to buy it could have been an idiot and paid double price for the book.
Exactly, dude. You know, there was that book that went up. It was a Star Wars book, and it's got like Chrysanthemum and Obi-Wan on the cover, because apparently it's the first time to battle. So that went up for a while because everyone thought that they would battle on the Obi-Wan show, and they didn't. Right. So then that book shut down. But I saw a sold listing like for hundreds of dollars. And I was like, oh my God, dude, I just bought that book for $10. Like, what the hell? So I just feel like the last sold isn't always.
Is there
I don't
any
think should
chance
be-
we can find that person who bought there so we can send them an email saying how we feel so bad that they got taken? And I feel, you know, when someone dies, you send them.
I'll send him an email and say, hey, dude, what other books do you need?
Yeah, or I'll take that off your hands for half price. Get
There you
half
go.
your money back, and you can sleep at night. You know, but I think they messed up. They should have left Baby Yoda named Baby Yoda. That Grogu stuff sucked.
No,
Should've named it
Grogu's fine. But
No,
what
the
they
name
did-
is silly. They should have just left it Baby Yoda.
Yeah, they should have kept
And
it
then-
that way. Yeah, they
And
should've
then I thought that they missed a chance with, I don't know what his name is, Chrysanthemum or whatever. That they should have called him Chewbacca, because he was a black Chewbacca. They should have called him Chewbacca. And I would have bought that figure. I would have bought that comic. I would have had posters, Chewbacca, and he's on there. It would have been great.
So instead of,
I think they missed an
like they did in
opportunity.
the 70s, not Dracula, but Blackula.
Yeah, Blackula. True Blackula. That would have been awesome. Are you kidding me? I would have missed opportunity. I don't know who's over there at what Disney or whatever. They need to fix that. There you go. Give me a call. Give me a call. I'll fix it for you.
Yeah, but you know what I didn't like? You know what I didn't like? At the end of, I think it was the last season of Mando, where Grogu was taken in as like his son, when they called him Din Grogu.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And then I was like, wait a sec. That's Din Grogu sounds so dumb. And also, is Din his surname? Din Djarin? Do they say first name? Do they say their surname first? Is that
may
Din
be.
Djarin? That was like, that spun me out too. I was like, whoa.
So that means that the other guy's name is actually Fett Boba?
Yeah. And Skywalker.
Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah. I don't know.
That's what I just heard. I'm piecing it all together. Russ, what do you think? Dynamite commentary, Russ. I really appreciate you.
Russ, I love you.
I only saw like the first season of Mando, so I didn't even know his name was Din Djarin.
Oh,
Russ,
dropping
Russ,
those.
Russ, I love you, but this is half the time you do this. Hold on.
That's a pretty good impression. Oh, you're not smiling. He's usually smiling.
Stare blankly into the camera.
Into the middle something else going on in the background to keep him entertained while we're just babbling.
Oh shit!
I'm just the eye candy of the stream. I just have to sit here and be silent.
You're a Slim Jim. You're the meat stick.
Hair gel. It's a nice shave. That's all.
Yeah, it's been a while since I shaved. Yeah, I might have to for the new year.
Shave. A little hair gel.
I think you should kind of go with what Oldwolf's got going on. Maybe a goatee or something. You don't have to color it like he does, black tee, and then
I feel like he did it once.
Hell, you talking? I wanted to do.
Yeah, I rocked the goatee for a little while, like years ago.
I want to do all gray here and just do this black right here.
Isn't that what you have right now?
No, this is natural.
Oh, well. It looks good.
I got some gray coming around the chin.
Thank you. If I grow this out, this is all gray right here.
Yeah. But my dad, when he retired, he refused to ever get a haircut again because in his mind, he's like an old hippie, you know, back from the day. So to him, his hair is just like, he wears a hat to keep it contained, but pretty much it just grows out like this, and it's all white and gray, and it's just like a big plume of curls.
Does he bow it? Does he ponytail it?
He has something he think he puts in it and makes like a little man bun or something back there. Not really in a stylish way, just like to get it brought together. But often he forgets it, and he's like, sorry, my hair. It'll be like, you know.
No, I think
like, sorry, I forgot it.
I'm like, I know I don't look it, but I'm like 58 right now.
Right now,
right at this moment. Oh, okay, 59. Anyways,
happy birthday.
But I think if I'm still alive in 10 years, I'm just gonna let it go.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
You know, what the hell?
Get the mad scientist look.
Yeah, no shit. No.
Are you gonna retire in 8 years?
This is all here. I mean, this is all. But you know,
you can
right here.
Grow out the Hulk Hogan, man. Shave the beard, just have the stash coming down.
Yeah.
Brother.
Yep. Yeah, get the handlebar. Why did you get that, Russ? Do the handlebar.
Yeah, do it.
I tried that for like 5 seconds and it didn't look good.
Yeah, but you know what? You know why?
It was,
you need to start working on those gums.
Do it on screen. Do it on screen.
If you had gums, Russ, the handlebars would look mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So G-Man's asking, he's saying that that your head looks bigger than your body. It must be the camera placement. But I've seen you in person.
No, it's
that is one big
it's
melon.
real.
I gotta tell you, that thing is like a watermelon with teeth.
Especially ever since I dropped the weight down here, it's like I'm like a human Funko Pop, man. If you meet me in person,
like a Pez dispenser.
So Russ, are you doing any work?
Sometimes when I'm walking, I get top heavy and my head just dips to the side and I go over, man.
So Russ, are you doing any working out at home to build up your from the neck down?
Listen, those
not a lot. I've got some weights over here, just 15-pound weights. I can't do a lot because of the shoulder, because it slips out of joint on me. But I work with like 15-pound weights, and I do a lot of walking, and I've started mixing in a little bit of jogging. I know I tried to jog back at the start before I lost the weight, and my knees and ankles just said nah.
Yeah.
But now that I've dropped like 80 something pounds, I can jog a little bit.
So wait a minute, your shoulder's bothering you when you do resistance?
Yeah, I injured it years ago doing construction work.
Yeah.
And there's no cartilage in it. It's bone on bone. I've got some bone spurs, and every now and again, if I try to lift too much, it just slips out of joint, and I have to pop it back in.
So why don't you do more of a like a rubber band type of thing
Oh yeah,
than a
that's
weight
good.
thing?
Yeah, I could try that.
Can you do a
So-
push up, bro?
The only
build
thing I have right now is just these weights over here.
Yeah, maybe that's too much. You get just retention from a.
But that's why
Let me just-
I just use 15 pounds.
Let me just step in here, Russ, for just a second and advise you perhaps not to take physical therapy advice from Crown Royal. Maybe.
Okay,
Maybe
from
just on the
Royal-
Crown Royal night, you
Crown
back
Royal,
off
maybe,
just a
but
little.
not Crown Royal.
Can you do push ups, Russ?
Actually,
Not well. I can do sit-ups a lot
should.
better.
This body.
Push-ups put too much pressure on the shoulder, but I try to do 80 to 100 sit-ups every day.
There you go. But
Really?
elastic, just doing there's different colors.
I started doing that like
Do you go
maybe
wait a minute. Do you go
maybe
to a
3 months
doctor?
ago with the sit-ups.
Your mic is off. Tony, your mic is off.
No, it isn't.
That was
Your
really
lips
funny.
moving, we can't hear you. Go ahead, Russ.
It was like you. Russ was talking.
So-
and then Cody
sorry,
sounded
old wolf.
Very far away. It was funny.
No, but what I'm saying is you need to get the rubber band type of thing. You have a doctor, right?
Yeah, but I only go like once a year for a checkup, like blood
Okay,
work,
yeah.
checks my thyroid, stuff like that.
How does he check your thyroid? Like, put a glove on?
It's blood work. No, thyroid is
He's got long
actually
fingers?
like
Absolutely.
no butt stuff. I haven't done that yet.
You should have that tattooed like a tramp stamp just in case somebody finds you passed out.
Exit only. Exit
Like,
only.
no.
No, but I think maybe you would benefit from a rubber band type of thing where you get some just
Like
some
Oh, like resistance
I mean,
bands. Resistance
Yeah.
bands.
right?
Yeah.
Because
I've got a set of those. Those are fun.
I've done a lot of physical. There's different colors. Green.
Well, you
red,
basically
black,
just
whatever.
like stand on one end and pull the other end up.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
And some,
Yeah.
yeah,
What
there's
you
different
need-
exercises. That's
what you
fine.
need is not this. You need a rotation like this.
Yeah.
Because
So
you
That
gotta
would
build up-
grind his bones down. They're bone on bone.
No,
That's
Yeah,
what you
when
need.
I move my shoulder like that, it sounds like a bowl of Rice Krispies.
Not like
Y'all
this.
can't hear it,
Not
but
like
I can.
this. This is not what you need. You need your arm down and this, like this, because you need to build the muscle around.
I mean, I get a lot of this motion,
yeah, but that's all.
and that like helps. And it also, you wouldn't believe how it relaxes you and helps you sleep at night.
does it now.
Yeah,
It'd be good for a
sometimes it's the
mid-afternoon
only way I
nap
can
too,
fall.
Russ. Oh goodness.
yeah.
See, all you want to say is, I'm the one drinking, and I didn't bring it up at all.
All right. On that note, we're going to go into the Superrus segment.
I don't know. I need to take
You guys ready
wash
for
my
this?
hands first.
All right, you guys ready for this? Russ, this is the name of your segment. You guys ready? You got to
Ready.
listen carefully because I whisper. All right, here it is.
Would Skinny Russ date them?
Huh? You guys
I like
excited
that
for this
idea.
one?
I like
you guys
that
excited
idea.
for this one?
The answer is yes.
I don't know. I don't know because dating is different than whatever else he might do with them. Like to me, if you date them, then that's a
Well,
more
I couldn't
serious.
say
You have to
would
like
you
more
date
than
them.
just their
Hold on.
looks.
If you're dating, are you okay? Can I ask you something? Since you put the category up, are they going Dutch? Or are they going?
Yeah.
It depends on
They're gonna
where
split a
we
bag
go.
with 10 White Castles, and if
Yeah.
she's good, she'll get the majority of them. If not, 50-50, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yep. He's paying $10.
Yeah, if
Five
Russ
burgers.
is paying for it, no.
All right. So how this is going to work is I'm going to share a screen. I'm only going to show you a part of an image. And just from that small part of that image, you need to let us know whether you would date this or would like to go on a date with this person, or if you would not, but you also have to explain why. Okay.
This is
Okay.
the genius portion of the event as well. I hope you
That's
all
what I should do.
recognize.
Is it going to be like a trick where you just show me an ankle and then you
Yeah,
pan out and it's
exactly,
like
yeah.
a dude or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
Hey,
Right?
Bubs,
Ready?
Bubs
They're
into
all going to be John Goodman. 5
You
different
gotta show
angles
me
of
like-
John Goodman.
Bubs into ankles. If you can move an ankle,
No,
Bubs
but
into
Russ,
it.
that's
Yeah.
exactly what this is. So,
That's some good ankle movement. Yeah.
Here we go.
All right, let's see. I want to see an
Yeah.
elbow.
That's what you get.
The
I know who
fuck
that is.
Oh man,
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Russ?
what is it? Was that 2 big rings?
Are we allowed to talk?
I guess, yeah.
I see what looks like red hair here.
Exactly.
I like redheads,
Yes,
like red-
it's a
but-
redhead.
but
Crazy. Yes. Yes.
it could be like a Photoshop picture of Dumbledore or something for all I know.
I think it's Julie Newmar Catwoman, and
If
that's
they were
actually
redhead.
brown hair.
Bub,
I don't know. Those
Russ,
big
Russ,
rings,
it's a
man.
redhead. It's a redhead. Either
You
way.
were
Those
rings?
big rings are like throwing me off,
wore
man.
rings.
That's like, is that like Tom Brady in a wig and those are Super
There's
Bowl
only-
rings?
There's only 2 women who wear rings over gloves. One of them is Julie Newmar Catwoman, and the other one is Miss Piggy. That's it. Those are your 2 choices.
Either way is a yes.
Either way, it's a yes.
Russell,
I'm going to go out on a limb here.
it's a
I'm going to
Catwoman?
go out on a limb here and say no.
You're going to go no? All right.
No.
All right. Well, this is what you said no to.
Oh my gosh. Angelica
What
Houston.
is that? Is that like a Deadite from Evil Dead?
That's from The Witches, the old movie The Witches.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't think I've seen that.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
Oh yeah, they
Okay.
used to like eat. They could
Okay.
Dodged
they-
a bullet on that one then.
the smell of children would make them puke and all kinds. It was
Okay, the
rough.
next one for you.
Rough
Okay,
movie.
okay, Bub. With that nose,
Hmm?
if she's using her mouth, that nose will be tickling your coo, your bunghole.
So you're
I
saying
just,
it's a yes?
It's a no from
Everybody's
me
gonna
and a
hear-
yes from Tony.
Okay, it's a no from Russ and a yes from Tony.
All right, Russ. There you go. Sorry about the low resolution on this one.
That's all we get. Oh
There's a
my
raging
gosh.
fire someplace.
It looks like a beard, man.
It probably is.
But based on the fact that that looks like a beard, I'm going to say no.
Straight
I
out.
would say
no.
yes.
Oh, man. Wow.
Isn't that one of Chewbacca's kids? Like from the
Is
Star
that
Wars
the,
Christmas special? Chewie or
Jack
Bluey
Link
or what's his name?
I looked
Yeah,
up
I-
Lady Bigfoot is how I got this one.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Don't worry. There's more.
Oh,
There's
you
more.
realize I have no standards, right? You just realize.
Yeah. Oldwolf's like, I got a pair of clippers.
Yeah.
We can find a runway. Don't worry about it.
Like the rolling with flour.
That's straight 70s right there.
As long as you got
Completely
a
untrue.
flea and tick medicine. Yeah.
There we go, mate. There's more.
There you
Oh
go.
goodness.
Oh, man.
Just say yes, Russ, to one of these.
Yes.
Yeah, he already had it.
It was 2 duds in a row. Is it going to be a third?
Yes.
Or
Dude, as long as they're willing.
based on the first 2 photos, I'm scared to say yes.
Hey, Russ, if they're willing, you're able.
Mhm.
It's just a date, mate. You don't have to see them again afterwards.
He's not going to marry him.
If it didn't work out, it didn't work out. It's just how life is.
I don't
You have
know.
some coffee.
You
and
still have to
something
be
a
seen
while.
with them. That may hurt the future endeavors.
That looks more like hair than it, like regular like hair than it does a beard.
There you go. Hey.
Yeah, there's the first.
I'm gonna take a chance here and say yes.
Yes.
All right.
Well, Russ,
What I get?
you'll be going on a date with.
Oh, score!
Yes.
Well done.
Very
Well
good.
done
There you
indeed.
go. Yeah, baby.
We'll set that up.
I will definitely take her to White Castle.
I'd buy her all the
Make her
burgers she
pay.
wants.
Make her pay, goddammit.
All right. Anyway, how good was that? That was.
Would Skinny Russ date them?
Shit.
That was a good one,
Can you
right?
put that back up?
question.
That outfit that Russ has on, that was perfect for Russ.
I
See that?
Oh yeah, I'm wearing the Marvel shirt.
No, not you. Not that one. Not that.
Not me.
outfit. The outfit here that Simon gave you.
Oh, you're talking about in the thumbnail?
That was perfect for you.
Yeah, it looked good.
I I'm gonna have to get another photo of you, Russ, because I'm gonna change. Because Oldwolf complained about his face on all the thumbnails. I'm gonna need a skinny Russ because everything I noticed.
All right.
Was
So
old Russ.
okay. So
Do you want a clean shaven
his
or
face.
the 5 o'clock shadow?
However
And
you
looking
like
at
it,
the
mate.
camera, and my one was like, it looked like an idiot, more than I already am. Because I'm like, no. Sorry. Later,
We'll
Gray
get
Man.
it fixed.
Oh, see you, Gray Man. Sorry, I didn't get the comments off here.
Look, they were all hanging on for that segment. You really produced something on this one.
That was a
They're
good
all
one,
hanging
right?
on for that set. Now they've all left. That's it. Should have announced a surprise 4th segment.
No,
Is there
that's
one-
it.
is there
That's
one
it.
for
I'm gonna
Slang?
wrap it up soonish because I've got lunch plans and Sarah's got the day off, so I gotta spend at least 20 minutes with her, right?
At
So-
least.
but that was fun. But I don't know, I'll probably do another 20 minutes and then I'll wrap it.
I think
Okay, well,
13,
you know,
30
actually,
it should be good.
we should feel honored that we're worth 20 minutes.
Hey, we'll do this. Like, I'm hoping eventually as well, when I hopefully go full time at my other job, my new job, I'll have all weekends off. So I think I'm going to try. If that happens, I'm going to try to do a regular stream, probably on the Saturday, so Friday for you guys. But I won't do this every week. But 1 week I might do collectibles, show and tell. One
Yep.
week I'll do this. 1 week I'll do something else. But I'd like to get because I do a stream once every like month or 2 or 3. So I enjoy these.
Yeah.
You know, this
So
too.
who do we have to write to get you on full time?
Yeah, well, maybe we'll get a petition going. So, well, I think
Yeah,
I'm going to
let's do it.
ask them for full because I think if I don't ask, I don't think they're going to give it to me. But I feel like if I ask and have a game plan and say this
Is what I could do with more time.
No,
exactly.
But honestly, how's that job
I
going?
like that.
It's going really well. I really enjoy it. I'm very happy mentally. I couldn't be happier with my work situation because being only 2 days a week at my old job is making me a lot happier. Like I still enjoy being there because I like the people I work with, but just not being stressed out with sales 5 days a week and only 2 days a week is so much better, man. Like I go in there and I just like obviously right now it's the busy time of the year. Do you guys have Boxing Day over there, like the day after Christmas?
Nope.
Yeah.
Everybody
So
else
we have
does
that,
but
right?
us.
It's the busiest day of the year. But Black Friday, because that's become popular here now, it's killed Christmas. So the 3 weeks leading up to Christmas used to be really busy. And ever since Black Friday took off, right, the 3 weeks leading up to Christmas are super dead now because everyone does their shopping at the end of November.
Oh.
And then the final week of the year, we have end of year Boxing Day sales, and that gets crazy. And so I went in there the day after Christmas. The day goes like that because you're nonstop, like from 10 a.m. all the way through to 4 p.m. It was just nonstop craziness. And I'm just out of there. And then, you do that 2 days a week and then you go back to your old job where you just sit at a desk and do like stuff that's much more enjoyable to do. So
Yeah.
That's
I hear
cool.
you.
it's way better.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to say everybody? Simon's
good
selling
plug.
these shirts.
Oh yeah, SimpleSimon merch.
I've only
I
made
thought you preferred the nipples a little lower, Tony. You said.
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna-
Oh. I like 'em high.
So Russ, where's your shirts? Where's your stuff?
Oh man, I've actually been thinking about just closing the store down because nothing's selling.
I was just gonna buy one.
Yeah.
Bob was gonna buy a shower curtain.
You may as well have it there, Russ. It doesn't cost you
Well, I
anything.
mean that's just an option. It's mostly just shirts and hats and like pins and stuff like
Well,
that.
you're gonna promote it.
I know
You're gonna-
nobody's going to buy shower curtains and crap, but I just put that stuff up anyway, just because you can. It's easy.
Yeah, see, I didn't choose everything. I was very selective on what I want. There was some stuff I couldn't help. Like, for example, with my June print, I was like, oh, getting a cat mat,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah, that
I
makes sense.
I didn't do everything. Like shower curtain, I think I did the logo, but I didn't make shower curtain for anything else. Like it was just
Honestly, God, who's gonna buy a shower curtain?
when I move out to my next house, if I need one, maybe I'll buy one. It won't be with Russ though.
Well, I mean, I can put any design up there, like temporarily.
He bought it, Spidey. I didn't give it to him. He bought it.
I bought the gun. I know I bought. Hey, I bought it.
Spent his hard-earned cash on it.
You're no kidding. Where's
I'll
your
send
shirt?
you. I'm gonna send you a shirt with your package.
Oh, by the way, have you got me a quote on that bloody postage yet?
No, I'm waiting on the shirt.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I'll
going
see
to include it, but
sometime.
I'll kick in a little on the postage to help cover. And it's what did you say? You're an extra small, or you hope to be first of the year? What size are you again?
I'm an XL right now.
Oh, really?
Well, good. It'll be.
I'm down to a regular large.
Are you really?
You got to work on that, Simon.
You weigh less than me. I weigh more than 10 kilos. So you're 92 kilos. Hang on. So what were you? 100 and
205 pounds.
Okay, so I haven't weighed myself today, but when I weighed myself the other day, I smashed a record. Hang on, that's the one.
The old record smashing noob.
I'm about, and right now it could be a little less than this, but I'm about 229 pounds.
Dang, man.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, right? That's fucking bad.
Hey, you know kilos, right? I'm
Yeah,
122.5 kilos.
Okay, well, you're bigger than us, but like,
What's that?
you know,
What's that in pounds, Oldwolf?
what was it?
About 270.
270.
Y'all make me feel bad. I'm the biggest of all of you. In fact, I'm pretty sure two of you together wouldn't get to me.
Yeah, but that's because but you're a lot taller, right? You're pretty tall.
Yeah,
right?
you're tall.
Yeah, I'm not tall.
Oh, you're not tall, Tony? You look
I'm
tall.
only like 5'7".
Oh, okay. I'm like 6'2.5".
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, well, I'm also almost 300. I'm like 295.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a big fella. You want to see me stand up?
Yeah, I do, actually.
All right.
Go stand next to that bike you never ride.
There it is.
I know.
How do you like it?
I'm only 6'1", so Bubs is taller than I am.
You son of a bitch. Oh, that was awesome.
Back.
Thank you very much. I
Back
appreciate
again.
I take it Bubs doesn't have any pants on, so
It happens, Russ. I tell you, when you're a big fella like me, sometimes you just gotta let it hit the floor.
No,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong. Hey, you know, you're big. I'm big. Well, I'm saying gut wise, but anyways, it's what we are. To hell with it. You know what I'm saying?
I get no. I have a complaint box. It's always empty.
But as Bob mentioned before, just at the beginning of this week's Comic Haul, I was looking fine, and that's we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that.
Yeah, and how long did you have that series go?
Yeah, no kidding.
Almost 3 years.
Yeah, so 3 years ago. Actually, if I go back 3 years ago, I was starting on this weight loss journey, which has ended in this. So, really, it's my wife. When we met, she packed it on me.
That's what happens. So what some people say to me when I say that I put on weight, they'll be like, "It's because you're happy, mate. That's what happens." Oh, isn't that sweet?
Exactly.
And then I'll be like, "Fuck you." I'm gonna
A majority of people who get into relationships or uncomfortable relationships gain weight because they're happy. There's no reason to. I gotta look good because you're not out there trying to like put your tail feathers up and trying to find a mate. You found a proverbial mate, and there's no reason to be skinny anymore.
Well, I'm still, I need to I've got to be like sometimes I walk around with Sarah and I'm just like, man, people must look at me and be like, how the fuck did that happen?
That's you. You know something? It doesn't matter what the hell they think. You know what I'm saying? It's matter that you're holding that blue hair girl's hand. That's what matters.
I don't know.
Fuck everybody else.
The only thing I'll say about that is you got to throw a ring on there. If you don't put a ring on it, I think it still matters.
Hey, I'm not going
That's
there.
all I'm saying.
I'm not going there.
All I'm saying is it doesn't matter after you wear the tux. After you put the tuxedo on and you walk the aisle, from that point, you can be as happy and fat as you want.
Why are you even putting him in that situation?
I'm just saying that before that,
right now, not watching.
I'm just saying that before that, you gotta keep it looking at, you want to still have her friends be jealous when you cross that line. That's all.
Her friends are jealous already because you know why? Because he's holding hands with that blue-haired angel.
Her friends are jealous? No, his friends are jealous.
You know why?
We know his friends are jealous. Her friends
don't have.
You got to keep her friends jealous.
You can do better, girl.
That hair confused guy you know, because he can't understand, what do I want, black hair, do I want red hair, whatever. But you know something? She's still holding hands with that guy.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's what you want. When her friends say, "Oh, let me see a picture of your boyfriend. What's he look like?" And she's like, "Hold on." She's like, "Hold on." If she goes to her phone and she shows the last picture she took of you, you're fine. But if she goes to her phone and she's scrolling that some bitch for 3 years to find the hot Simon, you better fix that. Yeah.
That is totally correct. I stand corrected.
There it is.
Hey, Simon, where's your store?
Where's my what?
Not you. I'm sorry, Russ. Where's your store?
Oh,
It's Russ.
I don't have a link right now.
You know, okay, Russ. Can I tell you one thing? This PayPal me / Russ. Nobody's going to give you anything like that. That's
the link on the Redbubble store, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
Then change it because it sounds desperate. Like
can you change a PayPal link? Can you change? I don't know.
Yeah, what are you looking at?
It just
What are
says
you looking at,
PayPal.
Oldwolf?
I'm looking at a site and it goes right to the PayPal. Like, give me money, thank you very much. Nobody's going to do that.
In your cart?
Give me money posted
Are you talking
anywhere.
about on his Redbubble store or on his?
No,
on
I
his
went to
YouTube?
his site.
What his
and-
site?
Are you talking about the link tree on Instagram?
No,
Because that's
Yeah,
where the link to the
that's what it
Redbubble
is.
store is.
I'm going right to your site. Right to your
Your
site.
site is what? Redbubble
My-
site
No, his
Are you talking about YouTube?
YouTube.
is YouTube. Okay.
And it goes
My
right
PayPal?
to PayPal. So if
I don't know why it doesn't go
right.
right to videos. I don't have my PayPal on my YouTube, I don't think.
All right, I'm going
No.
to video.
Is his OnlyFans linked there?
You should do that, Russ.
We've been telling him for years. As long as this stream's been going, we've been telling Russ the.
Russ, you should do what? Russ,
And
do
now
it.
you're skinny, Russ.
Skinny Russ.
While you're look, he doesn't even move his lips.
Skinny Russ, 69,000. Dude.
Okay,
I think Simon just got the 69 joke. it just hit.
only toes. Okay, but Russ, you should start doing some kind of like shirtless, nice little
Well,
underwear.
I got to work out more for that because I'm still flabby, man. That skin's just.
A lot of women love that. It's like a dad bod.
It's gonna be a little while before I have abs.
You're gonna be like a dad bod.
You said you
You know
don't
what
want
I'm
to
saying?
Because,
They love that stuff.
When you take a 43-year-old man and he loses almost 100 pounds of fat, there's some
Russ,
flabbiness going on.
Russ, show us now.
Like I'm not gonna be wearing spandex anytime soon.
Russ,
Have you
show us
tried
now.
laying down in an air
Russ,
fryer? Because
show
I
us
cooked a
now.
couple of ducks this weekend, and
Yeah.
they're like 90% fat, and they were nice and crispy and thin. You need to try that air fryer.
Oh, you
out.
did in the air fryer?
No, I didn't do it in
Oh,
air
I didn't think you
I
did.
did it in the oven. Same thing happened though.
Russ, I really think you have potential to make hand over fist. I really do.
I mean,
That
right
should be
now
his
I'm
new
not
name.
hurting,
Hand
so I'm
over
not
fist
really worried.
9,000. Yeah.
Things have
telling you.
actually been going pretty good the past couple months.
I'm telling you,
Good.
a couple of good camera angles. You
He's
can
gonna
make
reward
some
himself
money.
with a nap.
So I think we should get him to start an OnlyFans site and just start using. You know, I don't think you have to actually show your junk, but
No.
just show you show your stuff.
Just
You can sell your shower curtains on there too.
What?
Yeah, in the shower, put your curtains up, and you just like
It's
you
not
pull
like
it
Russ is
just-
afraid. Russ
and
has
put your
already
leg
posted
out.
photos of him naked with nothing but a slab covering his junk.
Well,
Hey,
I
get
had
no
a
money for
slab
it though.
covering, and that was when I was pretty fat still.
So do it now.
I think I was rocking about 275, 280 when I posted it.
But Russ is tall. He's taller than he looks.
How
Yeah,
tall
I
are you?
was 6'1". Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
there you
6'1". About a foot and a half of that its head, but still.
He's the
Fucking
human
almond he's
Funko
got.
Pop, man.
Russ, why don't you start it today? Start an OnlyFans site. today.
You can leave it off till the first of the year. A New Year's resolution, new me for you. .com. You got this. It's going to be all right. First of the year, Russ. Don't.
I'm telling you.
This is a lot of pressure for everybody this time of year.
Well, if the bottom drops out and I
out.
need to, I might. But right now, things are good, and I foresee them being good for the new year. So
Awesome.
I'm in a good place right now.
Good. We're glad to have you there.
On that note,
Don't need to sell yourself, but let us know if you fall on hard times. Tony has an idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to wrap it up, but before I do, we'll do the circle tomorrow. Train wreck, right?
Damn it! Yeah, right after this, I'm gonna do the train wreck, like I do every week. I don't have anything other than that. So sorry, I'm kind of boring.
Sounds good.
That was not exciting.
All right. We got haul videos coming up. We got all kinds of toys and whatnots we picked up.
Oh, toys.
We got we got comics, we got toys, we got vinyl, we're gonna do a record player review, all kinds of good stuff coming up on my various channels.
Are you going to change your channel name to Bubs World again for a month?
have a Bubs vinyl. You guys can subscribe. If you go to my page, it's
really?
linked to my page.
Oh,
yep.
cool.
And then I'm going to drop a video on there next week. And I'm going to also transfer a bunch of my old vinyl YouTube videos to there. So it has something people can go through. And then also do some comic hauls and show off a couple of cool. I had a Kickstarter come in. So it can be lots of stuff that I haven't filmed, but I'm going to film. And then we have the 10th annual Comic Bondage Showcase, cover showcase coming up, potentially also starring Simon. We'll see if he's available. And then let's see. That's probably about it.
Hey, Bub, how do you spell vinyl?
I couldn't.
VINYL.
I can't find it.
VY. What?
Maybe I took
find
it
it.
down. Just go
hang on,
to
I
my
found it
channel.
in your bio. There we go.
Yeah, go to
So
my
that was
channel
hard
and then
to
click
find,
on it.
Okay.
That was hard to find. 2 subscribers.
Yeah, they're both me.
Wow.
Well, now you got 3.
All right, we'll take it.
All right. So
Look,
if
Russ isn't
anyone-
even pretending to subbing up. Look, he's not even pretending to sub up.
My
He's
phone
just
is in
sitting
front
over
of me. My phone is in
Hope
front of me
y'all
right
enjoy
now,
that
so I
channel.
can't.
All right.
I'll definitely sub after the stream.
Anyone?
Okay,
all right.
There's the link.
I'm here. Where do I go from your channel?
Just click the link that Simon put up. That should be easier.
There's like, so where he has the about part at the top. There's like his about section. There's
yeah.
one more link, and you click on that one more link, and that's Bubs Vinyl.
I noticed they changed YouTube around. They changed the they put up like For You videos or some junk.
Yeah, they move a lot.
Yeah,
of
I
it.
don't like that. It annoys
I don't
me.
either.
Yeah, because they go through all that to have us create or curate that page, you know.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh, we're just going to take it from here." It's like, really?
I would rather it just be the like the most recent video that you've done be like the first
Both
thing.
those
pop
links
up.
are correct.
Yes. I can show some vinyl if you ever want to do a collab. I can show you some vinyl.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Sounds good.
Hashtag vinyl, guys. All right. Russ, mate, the big comeback. This is the first appearance on the internet for a while, right?
Yes, it's since October 27th.
Thanks for the exclusive.
You're
what
welcome.
can we expect from Superrus in 2024?
Starting January 1st, I'm going to come back doing the regular videos. I'm going to try my best to hit out a video a day for just the month of January. And also, probably the second week in January, I'm going to try to bring back my live stream show, Let's Talk Comics. So look out for that. And I'm going to hit it hard in 2024, man. Going to be all over YouTube.
And for those who haven't seen his video a day series, some of those videos are real shit.
That is 1000% true.
I'd say at least 2 per week.
Sometimes,
Are a complete waste of time.
I've got the first few videos are already like in the works, so I can guarantee that those are going to be fairly
Real.
good.
Yep.
Sometimes he gets me with the clickbait title. I was like, oh, cool, I want to watch this. And then I see the timestamp, how it's only like a 50-second video. I was like, what are you up to,
I've
Russ?
got one coming up. not sure what day because it hasn't got here yet, but it's something that I've been wanting since I was like 11 years old. So
Oh,
that's a teaser for that video coming up.
don't encourage your
Oh,
meds,
boy.
buddy.
Is it Sherry
So-
from Land Chops Play Along?
No,
Did
no.
she finally return your calls?
Also, next week, me and Russ are going to do a Simply Super stream. So same,
Oh yes,
same day.
I forgot to mention that.
You're
Can we
bringing
do
that
5,
back.
can we do 5 p.m., Russ? Does that work for you? 5 p.m.
Yeah, it works. What
Okay,
day?
cool. I just want to do it early because I didn't realize Sarah had the day off, so we're going to
Okay.
go out. As
Do you
well.
have
So-
a day picked out?
Yeah, so the same day as today. So it will be Wednesday night for you.
Okay, all right.
5
5
p.m.
p.m.
Eastern.
Yeah, that works.
If that works, yep, sweet.
Yep.
Fucking mad Spidey. I told you to shut up.
That's 56. What's that?
No, she weighs 56 kilos.
Yeah, but what did she weigh 3 years ago? That's the real question.
Yeah, you caused her to have.
You might have done the same thing to her.
To you.
Yeah.
What did you weigh, Sarah? No, when we first met, Sarah was like going through like a depression spike, so she actually got super skinny. Like, what's 56 kilos?
I'm not saying it.
56 kilos now is 123 pounds is what she weighs now.
Good.
She's quite tall too. She's taller than Oldwolf. She's like 5'8".
So I get to meet you, all you guys, because I'm like the
Plus
shortest.
boots.
I'm like a little freaking gnome.
Yeah, I know.
Well, combat
You'll be-
boots and
you'll be fun to
fishnets
hug,
are heavy
Tony.
too.
You'll be fun to hug. All right. So yeah, next this time next week or 5 p.m. next Wednesday for you people in America. It'll be 9 a.m. here in Australia. Me and Russ are doing a one-off Simply Super special. So you have that to look forward to. And that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up. How'd you like the segment, son? That was fun.
That was
I
fun,
gotta
man.
tell you, this was
And I definitely
fantastic.
scored with the Black Widow.
Yeah, you did. That was amazing, Russ. How'd you do that?
Luck.
Very good.
I figure no, yes is always the best option.
Yeah,
Here's the
I had
question,
to throw at
though.
least one good one.
Here's
in,
the
right?
question.
Otherwise-
Here's my question to you, Russ. If you knew the third one was going to be a yes, so you knew that Black Widow was the third, would you be willing to run through the first two to get to number 3? Would you? So a package set, you got to do 1 and 2, which includes the furry Bigfoot lady. You got
All I've got to
one
do is
witch,
just take these
Bigfoot.
off because I am legally blind. So
Let me
I
tell
can't
you
see
something.
nothing.
I don't know if that's going to help. Did you see so that big fur? I don't know.
It was
I
just
can
a
I
bait,
can
guys. It was
see
just a
I can see nothing. So
You have to wear oven mitts too. Oh man.
You missed everything, man. Perry, wait. Perry, did you miss this Rust segment? Because if you missed the Rust segment, you need to go back and watch that. All right. I'm gonna get out of here. And yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. We had like a consistent, 9 to 10 people watching today. I'm pretty happy with that. So
Work.
say goodbye. I'm sure you'll catch Bub on some hangout stream later that he'll crash. Oldwolf will be on the train wreck tomorrow, and Russ will be back in 2024.
Oh yeah.
Goodbye.